Let's go. Kita sambung lagi. Outer Worlds. So, kita settlekan, saya rasa tas dulu. Ni apa ni? Meet Jack with Jackson Plum schematic. Memang alright, let's go. Kita tackle dia punya side quest tu. Record. Ingat tak record? Woi, bug. Jauh juga. Ni dia punya
Nothing important? Turret shot her 15 times. No way that didn't do something.
To get back to space, Highlander. Now's the time.
Auntie, I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
You ever find yourself with too much
Shut up.
disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
dia punya city dia tu. Kita kena pergi sini. Piston. Engineering. Dang it. Aku tak boleh nak buat.
Error. Currently unable to act. How may this unit assist you, Commander?
Aku kena ada engineering 3. Saya jalan lagi. Take grass height for start. No. Kena lalu jalan jauh pula.
Abara, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row.
Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Being polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Okay. Tak ada orang. Secret. lubricant. Kosong. Tak ada apa-apa dah kan. Boleh ke begitu? Ya, yang kena upgrade apa ni? Aku punya engineering. Tak usah aku dah lock. Shaiza. Sel yang lain.
Emergency stand is falling.
Mantap. Poisoning. Bayu. Lihat ni. Nak pergi situ. Jauh lah.
Sequencing strategy.
Okey, boleh. Cuma lalu sini jauh sikit lah. Sampai. Right. Sampai. Macam mana nak atas ni? Oh, ini.
No, Jackson, don't!
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
Wow.
Hal? Are you breathing?
Terkejut aku.
Something!
What the heck? Works. I see. Unavailable. Purchase. Bullet shell. Trophy hunter.
Don't you
Yes,
die on me,
sir.
Mason! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
He's dead. Easy the strategy skill. Morning onset. You can effect on leveling you at skill. Whatever. Huh.
Allah, I can't believe he jumped that way.
I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to
So basically dia orang jadi test subject.
Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
He's dead. No, I mean sure, maybe how do I check?
not to be the only one wondering.
Not the only one. How did you get assigned to a biological commodities assessment? Nope, never mind. That's not important. Stranger, friend, would you perchance be willing to help us? We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scramble her brain. You're not that high up. How does she jump? That's the story you're going with? How you go with Mr. Jump?
We can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
You're not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder,
Corporate.
is impossible to cognize.
She.
There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
If you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
Already attack. You already stack up to my deck, but we want to get involved. So take the balloon. Why should I go trouble helping you?
What? It's your duty as a subject to...
No, Liza, remember, you're not protectorate anymore. So, what have we talked about? A duties only.
Discharged if the disbursement is dutifully deserving. Right. Sorry, I'm just a little flummoxed by being stranded up here.
So, bits, stranger. We'll give you bits if you get us down before we starve.
Fine.
Poor Jackson wasn't raised in the protectorate with a mind for science, and mistakenly thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So he jumped the opposite way I told him. Mental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. Activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound. They could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a
Bagi aku.
surprisingly grand vault.
So double jump. Ooh, Space Ranger. Okay.
The sovereign... thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Floor. Floor number 6. It's fine. Float. Masuk dia. double jump. Ya, itu yang aku nak. Blade, sure. Mungkin kat sebenarnya ada screen Eden where bla bla bla. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Pergi situ dulu. Ya, kuat sangat. Some food. Aida. Oh. What a dystopian world they live in. Oh no, bisik. Aku nak turun balik. Disable. Yang kena turun bawah dulu kan. Aku mana nak pusing balik. Oh ya bawah. Ke quest dulu tak tunjuk. Kan. Berapa? Oh ya.
You're by our crop of Brachythecium rutamulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
Okay. Medical science damage. Masa skill yang aku pilih semua tak function.
Don't have that drive overloader? Ascending may be a waste.
Platformer.
That's it?
Yeah.
It was that easy?
Kan senang.
That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose. Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone.
I found this Ida that but turned out she was trying to kill you.
Poor Ida. She wasn't able to overcome a lifetime of protectorate programming. Well, thanks to you, she failed. And that's one last insult to the sovereign I'm happy to oblige.
I'm sorry about your friend Jason. Losing a compatriot is never easy.
Hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate, but he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort, albeit a headstrong one. I'm sorry he's gone.
R.I.P.
Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
Cek dulu. Minum dia tunggu. Semua aku kena buat apa cerita. Oh. Kita loot dia semua. Kalau benda yang tak guna tu boleh jual. Oh, kalau tak ada barang ni boleh guna ni. Okay, so. Kan senang.
You're really something else, stranger. Thank you for getting us down.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Keep from getting trapped in other harvest, will you? Nah.
Liza, I'm inclined to keep a few paces
Tak
from
baik, tak
farming
baik.
equipment from now on. Here's the reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well.
Thank you.
Useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Let's go.
Thanks again for getting us off that literal ledge. Though with our gratitude meaningfully expressed through the requisite bits, I'm not sure we have anything more to discuss.
You're really something else, stranger. Thank you for getting us down.
Alright. So mission tak ada. So tu mission lain. I see. So still kena pergi situ. Oh boleh fast travel, that's right. Oh kalau tak boleh pisang nak kena pusing. I wonder. Jangan jadi macam Muhammad yang jatuh.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself,
Shut up.
On a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news.
Okay.
Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't,
R.I.P.
I'd
Jackson.
kill him! There's no... damn it! I'm never getting that promotion.
Thought you were all marketing geniuses who could sell anything. Good chance to prove it. Oh, calm down. Can't be that bad, surely.
This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this.
You can do this.
Did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
What is personal plasma trust for your channel protected technology?
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine, jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous. Here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
These riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it?
I see a huge opportunity for us in... Well, don't you look thirsty? Oh, what'll it be, stranger?
Yeah, okay, nama tu. Sell. Aku nak jual. Canister. Junior hat, formal clothing. Farmer. Weak spot damage. Nah. Oh, good. Nak tukar weapon lah. Weapon tak best lah. SMG. Pistol. Aku nak rifle. Junction. Weak spot. Zen armor. Settle. Okay. Quest apa lagi? Destroy the hover drones. Okay. Di mana tu? Fast travel mana je? Loading lama. Tahu jalan. Tapi okey lah sebab dia punya open world dia seamless. Macam kalau nak masuk kedai ke tak ada loading lah. Cuma loading time nak fast travel dengan nak keluar masuk tempat baru. ya. Nak buat apa sini? Okay. So bounty. Baik. Damn it. So ada threat.
Executive skill building continues. Well, at least for me. Can't speak for my inept colleagues. Today's task, leverage teamwork and leadership to navigate a risky
What the hell?
landscape blindfolded.
Which you apparently interpreted as just shout at everyone.
It's called delegating. At least I participated, Cobb.
I told you, I got a bad scrumpox flare-up.
Of course, I served as leader of this activity. A thankless job. Cohorts tripping all over. Sprains, blunt force trauma. Not my fault these tanglefoots can't follow directions.
Doyle and Lumberg blew up!
Duly noted for the log. Quite the oversight for management to set this exercise in an uncharted minefield. Someone will catch hell when I'm an important VP. Soon enough.
Mana obor tu? Dah kan? Oh ni depan. Dah pernah pergi dah. Kuat kan? Yes. Asal ada jangan cakap dengan aku.
Pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn.
Dia ada dialog atas kepala.
Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tripped on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Sure.
Legs bother me a bit, but no more than usual. Anyway, that's not the reason I'm asking the visit. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Okay. Engineering. Damn it. What happened?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. The protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed.
But the problem with burning down a system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. Arbiters and Sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
You were trying to do the right thing. That's what an unvetted agent should do. Space Ranger.
Would have expected you to see it that way, given all your talk of trusting no one and looking out for myself. But maybe we've both done some growing since then.
Oh.
Things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Oh. Remind me again what mental refreshment is?
The Protectorate suspects someone of having an independent thought. They subject them to some kind of chemical brainwashing. These folks who get refreshed, they come out less themselves than before. More agreeable like. That's if their mind ain't destroyed altogether. What affected Zeb. But it's high past time I found out.
I see. No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see our friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Port's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Baiklah. Tapi sebelum tu, kita buat yang ni dulu. Oh, sini kayaknya.
Just get the signal.
Nice. Easy. Mantap. Mantap. Aku tak buat apa-apa pun. Dia orang yang tembakkan kat aku. Okay. Sebelum buat apa-apa kita loot dulu. Boleh jual semua ni. Itu je. Okay. No. Saya balik. Malah jalan kaki. Inventory item reveal was less challenging easy breakdown.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Protector folks resent us.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely...
Yes. Shuttle. Mission lain pula. Apa ni? Tiny battle dust pellet. Require more ammunition. Okay. Oh, kena craft kan. Settle. Alright. Okay. Dari situ. Acquire keys. Oh, tak tunjuk. Okay, tak apa. Oh, jauh mat. Tak apa, untuk kau Niles.
Protectorate folks in Westport. They'll ever come around?
If they don't defend, they're done for. I hear the protector will cross off any...
Speed run. Let's go. Oh.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few Raptidons wandering around. You know that Auntie's choice is liable for Raptidon-based injuries and everything.
Kau ingat aku ni siapa? Aku agent.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Dang.
Friendly fire if you're careful.
Apa ni? Di sini ke? No.
Word is Milver.
Working hard or hardly working is cheap, but my time is not.
Tak boleh mencuri. Anti-charge observation report. Suggested moderate low initial fighting caused substantial damage to Westport infrastructure. They still have power, limited potable water, and passable fortification. Worth noting that they are experiencing a severe shortage of automatic vehicles. Moral state moderate. Morale is holding in Westport. Subjects still believe that the sovereign will swoop in and save them. This resolve seems rather fragile though. A couple more hardships Good shelter that resolves this standoff is working against us. Additional notes. Vigilant Hogarth himself is preoccupied by some schism in local command. This type of internal conflict in the protectorate chain of command should be exploited if at all costs possible. Okay, tak faham tapi okay. Hello.
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Crobbles ran us out of the desalinator. Now we're stuck here on standby wages.
Personal, like, trading some wages not to have to deal with saltwater for a while is just fine by me. The residue is more than a mite irritating.
Think about the damage those Crabbles are gonna do to my machines.
Mind your own business interests.
Peddle your wares elsewhere.
Sheesh. Rude.
Have a profitable day.
Let's not waste each other's time.
Whatever you say. Hidden bounty agree center. Oh. Oh no. Oh, boleh buat grenade.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Just bits of scraps, nothing complete. Can I ask what?
Stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What exactly are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
It's aid to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
Such is the way of war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Where was this convoy of mechs headed?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
No. Are you sure I am not?
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Were these all damaged by Auntie's attack?
Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Or the troopers who should have been escorting this? Or their bodies?
Could they have been killed by wild creatures and dragged off?
These were stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Auntie's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antis. Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Tak nak. Jauh.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
We're in to fight.
Chill.
Engaging hostile.
Bahaya.
Status. Susceptible to danger.
Oh, stay still.
Your gallery unit requires service.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Making good progress.
Tak tembak.
How are you still upright over there? Hey, got a distraction for you. Come at me. Look at a few quarts lower. The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Allah. Damn, payahlah. Aku overestimate. Tak guna.
Must be just a few usable parts in here.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life? Outside our labs? No. Audacious advances requires commitment.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Apa? Apa ni? Oh. Allah. Get up, get up.
Dip me in. Help me out.
Oh yeah. Mana? Thank you. Luar.
Kindness every time.
Allah. Ah. Boss load. Oh, 60p.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Be advised. Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. Stay safe.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Engaging combat protocols. Status. Susceptible to danger.
Ooh.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Nice.
The commander's vital signs have reached an alarming low.
Oh, sniper, okay.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Oh my gosh.
Dispensing life-preserving. Your family unit requires service.
Oh my gosh.
How are you still upright over there? We'd appreciate a little help, Commander.
Sakit mak dia tu.
Let's clear their ledger.
Ya, kena makan lah. Masih tak boleh makan makanan tu. Time combat tak boleh makan. Lepas time combat tak boleh makan.
What do you mean you're leaving?
These aunties seriously featured you?
Why is this door open? Isn't this lab meant to be secure? Doesn't anyone else have standards in this place?
Oh.
Want high security? I'll give you high security if you have an appointment.
Coming up on some folks.
My performance here has always been impeccable. Impeccable!
Yeah, crazy. Oh my gosh. Sakit. Tak boleh lawan lah. Kena datang balik nanti. Kalau ada sniper ke apa, nice. Alright. Siapa kat sini? Oh, okay, kita pergi sana. Nanti aku datang balik. Ya, time combat tak boleh makan. Oh, ada satu. Science, I guess. Oh, apa. Science. Ada yang tak panjang nak. Bullet shield. Commando. Pocket. Space Ranger. Boleh upgrade. Yes. Battery. Tak bagi weapon lah.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Sheesh. What happened here? Oh no, it's crab infestation. Tembak telur dia.
Emergency protocols ready.
Yes.
Enthusiastically neutralizing.
Oh, banyak cok.
This looks like the place. Oh, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
Sheesh.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff to be taken around here. Another load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the scrap race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. They'll fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crab will skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
No, not a good idea. Okay. Tembak telur dia mana tahu anak dia muncul. Cik. Doctor might be dead. Tengok apa ni. Tak mungkin doktor dia mati. Tak mungkin doktor dia hidup. Trauma kit. Banyak candy. Welcome Charlton. Permission required. Please input credential. Enter password. Left written in go there. Get there. Hidden ambition. Where it but offered. I will revel in the life of money. Admission for such assuming this parts of us and yes. Didn't focus. Some mambo jumbo. What's that? R.I.P. Great. Ada lockpick. Stranger will not leave. Something happened. Ada kereta kat sini. Genocide. Uh, Cari yang lain. Then. So bukan crab ni yang bunuh. So dia kena bom. Lepas tu crab tu baru datang. Ha. Kesian orang ini. Sedih. Okay. Saya dah pergi. Saya dah explore dah semua tempat. Oh, aku trespassing. Tak masuk air tu. Macam mana aku boleh hidup?
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Medical.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Hey! Yes.
Yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
With respect, Dr. Trang, you weren't there.
No. I only dealt with the bloody aftermath. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Easy does it work, friend here, aren't we?
I see no one here I would count a friend. And if you think a few gracious words will mollify me, you are sorely mistaken.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you over with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
You want to help? Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Boyfriend kau tu lah.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at
How
once!
convenient.
Fuck!
Mungkin aku boleh selamatkan.
It's all coming apart.
Ooh, somebody's in trouble.
Something's wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
Oh. Sekarang kau nak jadi baik.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't found a way to reach the vault station yet, so it might take me a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving, and that my friend's pain threshold withstands any attempts to soften them up for the console.
Chill.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. When it returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
About your staying in mental refreshment?
Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
What can you tell me about your neighbors?
The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here, and I feel kindly toward them.
By neighbor, I was referring to Westport.
Of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Thanks, that's all I need for now. So, kena pergi box station tu dulu.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Sheesh, chill. Station. Okay. So nak kena pergi vault station tu baru. So quest tu relate juga lah sebenarnya. Relate. Sekejap ni kena buat apa? Bersiap dan propaganda. You discover a fiction periodical named Science Adventure Quarter delivered as far as from the library of redacted Quenzel. If you return the periodical with a name on it, but you should provide you a reward. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Sebab bahaya. Noted. Trusted tu tak boleh ni. Kalau jatuh tu tak boleh guna trusted. Trusted. Okay. Jalan. Hello.
Oh, what's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Actually, Redacted Quenzel, I found something with your name on it. Is this yours?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
What sounds kind of valuable? What precisely are they?
A form of manipulatory ideation disguised as popular entertainment, intended to sway the audience to their point of view, couched within just a crackingly exciting narrative. Specifically, an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters Commander Zane and Buddy, an effective mental conditioning device, and right thrilling.
I know Commander Zane and Buddy. Science Adventure Quarterly, not so much.
It was a popular fiction periodical from not long ago. Each of its 10 volumes featured an exhilarating cover illustration depicting Zane and Buddy's thrilling exploits. Whether they faced automechanical industrialists or robber magnates from the Plutocrian kleptocracy, their tales remained invigorating thrill rides.
Oh, why not? I'll do it.
Presented a growth of the medium from the less sophisticated 2-bit dreadful, both in style and effectiveness. Remarkable popularity not only mirrored a rise in public sentiment against greedy corporations and tyrannical governments across colonies. The brief window surrounding the volume's release saw a marked increase in skip drone requests for Earth Directorate aid. I believe there remains much to learn from them. I'll admit Commander Zane and Buddy's exploits make for a sensational read. They saved Carnifeller's brain, for instance. Oh, and Mammon Incorporated, of course, too. So no, I am not immune to their considerable charms, but my interests in recovering them are strictly professional, I can assure you.
Okay.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. True, outsider.
Ah,
Turned. I take it matters are progressing well? Return again when you have another 4 volumes. Safety, amity, and ease be yours.
aha. So basically macam Easter egg hunt. Aku nak kena cari. Oh my god. Tak tahu lah aku akan settlekan ke tak benda ni. Macam payah nak kena cari satu tempat ni. Ya, collectible. So ni kena beli box tu. So ni buat yang ni, side quest ni. Kita ada seorang criminal tu teman sikit. Okay, kat mana tu? Oh. Tak tunjuk pula. Tak tahu tempat ini. Officer Babylon Core Fairfield needs automatic representation capabilities of safety. Okay. Ni kat mana? Tahu. Benda boleh fast travel, bawa berjalan kaki. Ni pergi straight. Oh. Okay. Straight ni bahaya. Ministry of Currency. So kiri. Ni apa? Credential. Yang depan ni optional punya ni lah, tak kita buat optional. Okay. Jauh ke?
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base.
Ada apa ni? Oh, tak pernah datang lagi. Hello.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Why don't we start with an introduction? I'm Squidward Jr.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Oh, I'm well acquainted with coin, Milbert's antics.
If you two have spotted the chasm between them, I fear the Protectorate have already pinpointed the way with which to exploit it. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Deployment info not found. With freedom of thought come conflict and uncertainty.
Which I would not mind if the threat of annihilation weren't hanging over us so. I am accustomed to decisive and unanimous action. Not this. And yet, I'd much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. That her hands will be tied no longer. I suppose I can find relief in that. Some may think it too cruel to use Officer Carr's methods to strike the enemy while they are down. But I have come to believe there may only be one way to truly defeat an enemy such as the Protectorate. She believes this as well. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming Raptidon.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
Does this program require to give the reps goofy names too? I hope this doesn't hurt any of them.
They are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
Copernicus, no way. Private notes. Musing on Rapidon. Well, I officially gone from chimeric scientist to Rapidon onboarding specialist. But it's not so harsh a change as I feared. This creature requires constant feeding, house sharing, combat conditioning, and blah blah blah. Okay. To mirror doctor. Really, for long time. Well, good luck. Ooh, what was that? Hello.
You
See any drones? Don't feel shy about bringing them down. That is the best damn news I've heard all day. Make sure to collect your reward at the bounty terminal if you haven't already. No use in leaving well-earned bits on the table. Better now that you've thinned the herd of drones. Or would you call that a swarm? Either way, seems all I can do is stand here and observe. Maybe that'll get me back into Car's good graces. Or maybe not.
Farewell. Kasih untuk di sini.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
Division, the army?
Gotta find you a new war bonnet first off. Just a little something to prevent more damage to your slivered upper story. I'm sure I have something here. Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me
I see what you
and I'll
did
do my
there.
ample best to supply you.
Just so you know, some worker at Spy Grove got stuck in a harvester, but I fixed it.
Those hoople heads. First they botched their work up here, now the Grove. If there were medals for incompetence, they'd be well decorated. Thank you for helping them out. Sorry you had to go out of your way. What do you need this time?
Just here to admire the dropship. They're really nice.
Good eye. Oh, I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammerclaw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
I'm not stopping you from pursuing that dream.
Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
I see. Engineering, no. I'm not very familiar with selection equation over there. With one, at least renewable equation is job security.
I like your optimism. That's much of what I tell myself, too. A dream's just a song in the heart, and I'm not getting paid to sing.
Deploy current inventory.
Business is all. What do you need this time? As a friendly reminder.
Saljang. Okay, complete one. Nothing. So far so good. Oh ini sama je. Basically vending machine. Workbench. Okay. Any collectibles?
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Sorry.
Targets, not on the ground, recruits.
Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
If you have to tell someone not fine, they're already in trouble.
Soldiers before you are former protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
How are you helping the trainees with anything in our society?
I'm only responsible for familiarizing them with the weapons they will come to rely on in future. However, having observed them on the range, they fail every hurdle, but keep getting back up. I'd say that speaks to an admirable resilience. Or stupidity. Difficult to say which. I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
What you could speak to my qualification, Agent Cabara.
What? Oh, sure thing. The commander here is an experienced Deadeye and a natural leader. If you're looking for someone to deposit a few pearls of wisdom, I guarantee you'll not find better.
Much as I'm inclined to trust the word of your compatriot, I still expect you to advocate for yourself. You're the one who wishes to speak with my recruits, after all, not him.
I've been honored to instruct this troop based on my hard-fought combat experience.
You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them. Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
Yes. You're going to die horribly if you don't shape up.
I don't aim to be planted in any old field like last year's crop.
But think of benefit to soil if you will. I bet you have probably a great yield.
You're supposed to be advocating for the trainees' future success,
Okay.
rooting for their failure.
Oh, okay. Got any more advice you're looking to offload? We could use it.
Just remember every side here really targets headed.
Precisely. Anticipate, then react. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees! Weapons at the ready! And fire! Well done, trainees! Well done! It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Plan willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits. Good shot, Trainee Lindell. Very good.
You look unfortified. Getting enough emulsifiers in your diet? Guns are weapons, not...
Good form.
Put it in a memo.
Apa jadi kau duduk depan ni?
You're blocking bullet practice.
Jangan tak tembak. Nice. Great attention to detail.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
Chill.
Don't cause trouble. I don't need the extra paperwork.
Tak boleh masuk. Oh, dari bawah. Jauh juga. Apa ni? Oh. Oh ya, dia pernah pergi lah tempat ni. Something.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Damn. Sheesh.
Please seek treatment for bodily
Tak power ke apa ni. Lagi tak function lah dia.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
engaging combat protocols.
Oh.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Lari dah. Sesuatu yang berlaku di sini. Render. Foil. Ooh. Secret. Barracks.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any damn day.
patah balik dulu. Sebelum tu boleh sekejap aku nak makan. Nice. Senang dia tekan macam tu, dia heal terus. Dia auto. Oh. Cigarette. RIP. Tak ada apa-apa ni. Really? Okay dah ni. Angkat aku. Yo. Ada orang kat dalam.
Ain't as tough as you thought. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Where? Oh, itu. Ya.
No, you ain't got what I need. You can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These rats ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. A desperate rat is a dangerous rat.
You look a little disappointed.
That obvious, huh? Yeah, I was hoping there'd be something worth harvesting. Something worth the trouble of killing the poor creature. But hope is the father of disappointment.
Are you some kind of hunter?
If the occasion calls for it. But I fancy myself something of a biologist. Or at least I used to. Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Ask, what are you doing here?
None of your business. Could I see the same, or is it your job to let you go pass by? Nosy, aren't you?
You're in the middle of a war zone, friend. Anyone who ain't asking questions is instead asking for a bullet in the back. I'm Inez Silang, Auntie's choice.
Ooh,
Former combat
Silang.
medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. First Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering.
Ooh.
But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
You get stuck with the groundwork often?
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Agar I thought your thirst on.
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation, not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Frankly, I can see why they will take a chance on you.
As do I. It's business. I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Surely a contract can stop you from working or of your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. It's a non-starter.
Been trapped by plenty of contract matters. Not so bad, going independent.
All right. Suppose if you've been in my position and managed to do well for yourself, could be an option worth keeping on the table, if all else fails.
I hope these things work out for you. Maybe I see you around.
Feeling you will. Come on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the wraps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Good luck.
It's me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Entering a confrontational state.
Ow. Record. Punya ada scope. Oh, thank you. Function ada battery. Dia boleh heal aku. Tak ada apa-apa pun. Atas tu. Cartridge. Ooh. RIP. Mereka mesti terbezakan Lola. Okay. Settle. Oh. Oh, nah. Ini perempuan. Tak apa buat kat sini. Break chow. Oh. Alright, settle. Sekarang boleh oh, jauh tak? Ah. Okay. You know what? Dah lalang kat sini. Apa kita try? Nah.
Excuse me. Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Nice. Mantap.
Standing by with life support.
Standard's working for you now.
Okay, whatever.
Engaging hostile.
Power.
Ain't nothing there.
Nice. Kena kata I will be back.
Confronting threat. Available at your request.
Nice.
Knew you had my back.
Yeah, yes, yes. Last masuk. Whatever that was. I don't need that. Research lab key.
Unsanitary conditions detected.
And then correspondence. Okay. I'm not gonna read all of that.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well.
Who are you?
You there? Oh, you're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Omid Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
Want me as your new assistant employee here? Doesn't seem to survive that long.
Yes. Tragedy has befallen a number of my subordinates. I will trust you not to make light of such heart-rending events. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
How exactly did you end up trapped in there?
Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination.
Mata orang jadi gila.
Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna in development of commercial products and proprietary methods. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
Okay. If you ignore all the death and murder, I guess.
I mean, only judged by that narrow frame of reference. An auspicious start by certain ways of thinking, which I hardly share. I care about my staff so much. Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Then you heard I murdered practically everyone.
Thought so. Sometimes with screaming, it can be difficult to discern intent, like, I'm being killed, can be so close to, I'm running amok. The staff and I all had such good chemistry together. Suppose it couldn't be helped, though. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
I'm sure you're also going to find it quite inspiring.
As you're now one of them, I'll take that as a compliment. But enough glad-handing me. Regarding what we need, well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
Ooh. Oh, and indubitably and stuff.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well versed with pharmacological matters?
Dari medical. I'm something for self-taught medical expert. I already checked once on blah blah blah.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. I believe that long since discredited, but, you know, such things often come back into fashion. Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate, no matter if you are capable of following simple instructions. I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
I still like to know more about your program.
My favorite topic. By all means, fire away.
This building doesn't look like typical anti-Cleo, anti-choice construction.
Yes, the Protectorate formerly utilized it for seed storage or something equally prosaic. Nothing as provocative as groundbreaking research. Anything else before we set to it?
No, where do we
We'll
start?
need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
Do a sample on green? I could always clear up some of the glue.
Fresh spores will be key in the formulation of an antidote, as will the particulars and analysis from the expedition. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds, a satellite lab to this one, if you will.
I'll be off then.
Once we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
I see. Dah kat sini kita buat je dah. Jauh tak? Satu kat situ. Tak ada ujung ni. Oh sini biomass pistol. Shotgun macam mana? Damage. Machine gun. Try ni. Memo to staff. Okay. Okay, lagi satu ke atas ni. Oh. Dah begitu. Tak ada jauh sangat. Boleh nak pergi. Katakan. Oh. Nice. Sample collection.
Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will...
Engaging combat protocols.
Whoa. I don't like this gun. Nak kena charge bagai. Try machine gun. Hilang kepala dia. Machine gun mana? Kurang. Shotgun.
Foraging time's over. We should have what we need.
Ambil lebih tak apa kan. Come here. Ooh.
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
Ready to take a heat off you, Command.
Nah. Shotgun ni pun tak function. Let's try. Ini berapi. Oh, stuff. I'm back.
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our fieldwork progressing?
I have the data collection first for sample.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. First things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
But you know, over the supply products of this chemical agent.
It's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Obviously,
I
this
knew it.
whole process is
Someone to
1 part
profit.
scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best. Was only a matter of time.
How much trouble do you think you'll be in over this Albert?
Oh, this might work out yet. And he may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Okay.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
Yes, but it will cost you more.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you
Huh.
might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by. Why, let that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'll be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance. Wonderful, wonderful! Knew you seemed a bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's choice. Be seeing you.
Nice. Ooh, escape suit.
The biological samples within the remains outside are no doubt deteriorating rapidly. I may have to recreate this experiment somewhere else.
Settle. Aku rasa ada orang masih hidup lagi. Dia semua mati lah. Oh well. Boleh upgrade skill. Lockpick I guess. Regulation. Science. Perks. Bullet shield. Okay. Oh. Yes. So settle quest tu. Yang ni malas. Yang ni kena pergi box tu. Yang ni tak tahu lagi mana. Oh sini. Apa? Pergi situ dulu. Lepas tu kita sambung nanti lah. Maybe dalam masa terdekat. Banyak settlekan side quest. Lepas tu baru main quest. And then kita explore. So basically macam tu lah main game ni. Bila aku main game macam ni lah. Macam basically main Fallout lah. Loot semua benda. So mungkin bosan sikit lah untuk siapa yang nak tengok kan.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded one Borst rocket for a whole tin of prestige Borst glow. Straight up.
And?
Like raw deal. Did you know those slackwits don't even fry their meat products? It's like eating a soggy dish sponge. Wouldn't feed that crud to a stray canid.
Okay. Save. Manual save. June. So, tu je lah kot. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.